take care of all those monsters to the south in order to let us pass. We head south down to the room where the Gibberlings are in, and we rush in to start the fight. Goes pretty well. Considering they have that confusion effect, we got through the fight pretty well and continued on to the next room after passing through a huge room of mud. We ran up some stairs and ran into what used to be a cloaker, is now corrupted. Um, and the fight was going okay, but I was poisoned by some kind of poison, and ended up not being able to be healed. But Epsilon was able to sneak in and get a lesser restoration and a heal spell off to bring Kai back. At which point we were able to finish the fight with the cloaker fairly quickly. Um, we discovered at that point a small shaft that went down a very long way. It took us several hours to traverse, taking a short rest while we were at it. At the end of the tunnel, we came to some stone doors that had what appeared to be teach speech engraved on them, and Epsilon was able to read it, and it said Elithanok, I believe, which might be the homes of the mind flayers. Um, we detected a very strong psychic aura coming from the door, so when we went through, we found a couple of mind flayers, in which Epsilon and I think it was Ricknell went in to try to convince them that we belong to be here and that we should be given passage through. Didn't work. They wanted us to drink some nasty stuff coming out of a statue, so a fight ensued. They actually went down pretty quickly. There was only two of them, and then we continued to explore. Went into a room labeled Osmo something or other. Epsilon seemed to be pretty sure it was the beauty salon. Um, but when we entered in, we found a couple of sloths, ugly creatures. We engaged that fight, and about halfway through, on the other side of the hallway, we had reinforcements come from those bloody psychic goblins again. We've gotten both sloths down, but we're still continuing to battle the goblins.
Alright, thank you for the recap. As our recap for next week is Recknold.
Yes. Recknell told me it may be a beauty room, but alas.
Beauté. Alright, we'll jump back into the fray. Casimir, you can roll initiative whenever you feel ready.
Yes, cosmology is either stars or sky. I told you, I wasn't positive which one it was. Cosmetology, cosmology, same thing.
Well, I think we could all use a Cosmo after this. At the tea house, perhaps.
Is Casimir here or no?
You should be.
Oh, is Mike
Oh,
listening?
he's.
I'm not the only person in the game. That can't be right.
Having some trouble.
There we go. Sorry about that. I was having issues with the microphone on the computer. Roll. I was trying to roll initiative, but it won't let me yet.
Oh, you're using the macro? Yeah, give me a second. I have to reset the macros. Should work now. If you're using the macro.
All right, hold on. Let me try it this way. Here we go. Are you getting anything? Because I'm clicking. I clicked on the macro, clicked on my character sheet, and nothing is happening.
I got you
Oh,
nat
there we go.
1. Wow. What the fuck?
Cool.
That sucks. Alright. Kai.
I'm still on the front page.
Really?
Yeah, I had to reload.
We're on the
I had to
map.
Okay,
reload it,
reload.
and then it
Okay,
worked.
gotcha.
I had to
Give
reload
me a
too.
second. Give me a second here.
Apparently, all of us were having computer issues.
At the end of last week's session, I absolutely knew what I was going to do this turn, and I totally don't remember what it was. 100%. I was like, oh, remind me that I want to do this next week, and I totally forget what it was.
Let me get my screen pulled up.
Bro. Oh, sorry. Talking to a dog.
Your
Alright,
doggy.
we have. I am going to use my hand crossbow and attack the one in the front.
That's Balinor.
Oh, is it? Oh, that is Belgium. Sorry.
You can attack the
That's
one
fine.
across from him if you
Oh,
want.
there it is.
You do
That's
have
the one I want.
advantage because it's blinded by his nades.
I will stab.
Yeah, we're gonna kill the fat dwarf. Ah!
I was just scrolled too far out. They both look the same. Oh wow, really? Really?
That's a miss, yeah.
Okay. Second attack.
He's dead. As he dies, he kind of explodes. His mind kind of does the mental burst. Intelligence saving throw. Balinor and the Saigal. He succeeds. Balinor, are you there? Your mic's muted. You've been not talking this entire time.
No, yeah, I'm here.
Give me an intelligence saving throw, or get psychically attacked.
Got it. It's just psychic damage, right?
Uh-huh. But you need
Got
to
it.
give me an intelligence saving throw.
Or intelligence.
Yeah, you're fine. You don't take any damage. It's a hit or suck.
Got it.
And I will take my third shot against this one.
Do you have a sharpshooter? Or what?
I do.
The expertise, right? It just
I have
bends it.
sharpshooter
Oh.
and crossbow.
Yeah. So it just ignores the. Okay, go ahead. Just making sure.
Oh, that's why I don't have a backup.
That's a miss.
Hold it. I will use my I spend a maneuver point to use a precision attack on add D8 to the attack roll. Get the 16. Oh,
Yep.
8.
It's a hit.
And then I will roll it for
Alright, 21 damage. He explodes. Recknold, I'd like you to roll me a save. Intelligence save.
Oh, character sheet. Open the character sheet. Stop showing my picture. Right now on my character sheet. Thank you.
Nice, you succeed. You take nothing.
All right. So from where I am, looking into the room on the left, I don't see anybody. Anybody over there, Balinor? So I'll make my. Oh, as I stand
There's
here,
people!
there is somebody there. All right. Can I smite him through the door with my trusty lightbringer?
I will say no. He's in a whole different room. You would have to.
Fine. Yep.
Get it.
I'll go to here.
Right.
I'll go through him. That's my movement, and then I will smack him.
That's a hit. Roll damage. As he explodes. Both of you give me intelligence saves.
There you go.
Alright, you guys both.
We did it! 5, 10, 25. That's as far as I can go. We did it, everyone. I don't see anyone else. Oof.
Nietzsche moves up. I'm here. Which way do I look?
Last thing you remember, Balinor, someone is in the kitchen.
Someone is... Oh, yeah. I think one of them ran over here. I think there's someone! Someone probably around! They threw a fireball and he ran away. Or fire bombs.
Well, then I have some movement left. I will,
Just saying, going through allies is rough terrain.
Yes. And I still don't see anyone. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I see someone. I found them. And I will attack with my crossbow.
Alright, 15 is a miss.
Ah, sadness. And end of turn.
Alright, Owl.
And she will take off 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Yeah, don't worry with the there. And that'll be her turn.
Balinor.
Bal is gonna move 15 over here. He's gonna go for a fireball.
Okay.
Oh,
Ooh,
God.
Fumble table. Good way to start the day. 10.
I don't the other
Caught
room.
off guard. The next attack rolled against you is advantage.
Nice. That's 15, 20, 30.
Alright, the side guard, the side commander will use his big ass radius blast in this room. Everybody in this room, roll me intelligence saving throws as he uses Somnatic Rend. That's you, Nietzsche, as well. 13, success. You all succeed, you take half damage, and you do not get incapacitated. So, 6 psychic damage. As he will move over here and ending his turn.
Alright, Epsilon will just see what's going on, and she knows there's some explosions, and Balinor will have some sure. Priest Balinor, take care, and she'll just casually stab herself and cast life transference on him. And she'll take 25 damage, or she'll take 25 damage, and he will heal for 50.
Nice.
Whoa. Nice.
Hey, it reminds you like Kira. That's what you used to do a lot.
Yeah.
And then
You gotta bring him
And
back
she
one
will,
day. Kira didn't die.
Oh no, yeah. I was thinking of bringing him in Candlekeep, but he knows about Xander, and Ophelia wants to know about Xander.
You can always bring him back in a different campaign.
Yeah.
Karen will just give a help action, and then that's her turn.
Cool. Well, Casimir, for the player being in this dungeon for the first time, Casimir is gonna walk on down
And
here.
he just sees dead bodies, like, what the fuck you guys doing here? He sees like a big giant statue too, with like brain matter and juices like spilling off of it.
Um,
I don't
And I'll-
suggest you drink it.
really quickly, I'll just look at Kai and say, Kai, which door should we go into? Should we go across the hallway from you, or should I go in the door that you're standing in?
Across the hallway, I saw there was one of the goblins still over there.
Oh, I was hoping you'd say that. All right. Cool. That's 35. All right, just moving my thing. Cool. Casimir is going to come over here, and I will swing at this one with my talon. Did Karen give the help action?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool.
Did you go through a
Thank-
person? Don't forget it's rough terrain. Or did you go
Oh
around?
man.
We'll say I went. I went through them. I have the movement, so.
Okay, let's just double check. All right. Oh, that's a fumble. Oh, no, 22 is a hit actually. It's not a fumble. You get the
Ooh,
advantage.
Wheel of Fumble.
The wheel of magic.
And then I am going to oops. Attack again.
That's a hit.
And I am just going to move right here. And that'll end my turn.
Kai.
Alright. I'll move over. 15, 20. 30. Put that there. And I will target him with my.
All right.
Fire.
Still alive. It kills him. As his brain kind of explodes. The only person within the range of it is Recknold. Intelligence save. Oh,
And don't forget you-
and the robot too, or the skull thing.
And don't forget you have 4 to those saves. Or plus 3, I'm sorry.
So 16.
The skeleton has to do it too, or the skull.
Karen.
Depending if
I'm on it. Sorry.
Karen's fine. You take nothing. You don't take the 44. As you survive this fight for now.
Oh,
Oh, man.
good to see all of you. Casimir, you found us. Oh, glad you got that lad back to the village. Whew.
I did find you. Now where the hell are we?
Well, I believe Epsilon was kindly reading all of the labels, and we are in the lair about to meet all of the mind players down here. We believe to the north, up in this area, sorry, not opening the door, trying to ping it, is where they wanted us to enter, and they told us that we'd be welcomed as the 2 mind players out in the lobby area told us we'd be welcomed as priests. They wanted us to go in there. with Epsilon stones, but she outsmarted them, and we managed to kill them instead.
Yes, we read that door is the feeding room, so they may have been trying to trick us. But
And now we're just
on
exploring
them.
the rest of the space. Yeah. We're trying to weaken them before we go have to confront some people.
Excellent. So then where to now?
Alright, so you find yourself in the laboratory. Shelves and beacons and mess jars and powders and beakers galore as you can see a small chamber to the north, supply closet containing some spoiled reagents. There's really nothing of like to take from here, but you can see that you can see basically something blocking what looks like a rift.
Like it looks like it's warped and like this. It's kind of like a
Yeah, you don't know where
phasing,
it goes.
or it looks
You
like
see a rift. It's like green and goopy and slimy.
You mean like a rift in the stones, like a
No,
small
it's a
opening,
rift.
or like
It's no, the stones are
a
blocking
portal?
it. Yeah, it's a portal. Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. That's why I backed up. Yeah, I rapidly moved away from that. That's not normal. That's not from around here. As Recno points to over here. I'm sorry for all the ashes. There was a fireball in this room, so.
Do you think it leads further through the dungeon, or do you think it goes somewhere else entirely?
I think, actually, I might remember something from earlier in our campaign. Don't these mind flayers kind of people come from somewhere else? They're not of this plane. Maybe they come through there.
Perhaps so. Epsilon is in the beauty room. She's putting those little dead tadpole things on over her lenses.
they're all dead
This
on
is
the
how
ground.
it works. And she's just picking them up and putting them on her eyes.
Where is she? Let's not split up. This room looks kind of ashy. Should we go find her and explain what we found?
Rolling me an investigation on the tadpoles as you begin to look at it, Epsilon. You also see another rift on the other side. As you... Are you rolling on Charon, or is it you?
Sorry. I just had to get to my computer. Oh, either way, I mean...
With closer examination, you realize the tadpoles will eventually become sloths, but the ones that you see on the ground were dead, as they had tested it on humanoids, but a lot of them failed. As you can see, dead corpses on the ground as well.
Yes, everyone. This is the beauty room. Things have failed, and there's a sauna up ahead, I believe.
And what's this contraption in front of us?
Looks like
An orrery of some sort.
that shows the movement of the celestial.
It's an iron orrery that fills the center of the room with enormous arms spinning around that holds the sun and different planets and comets.
Who would be using a contraption like this, or what would they be using it for?
You can tell it still functions, but you have no idea how to use it.
As Recknold had just mentioned, Casimir, these whoever is from these illithid may be from another point in the universe or whatnot. Perhaps this is, a reminder of home, or perhaps this is our solar system. I can teach you
How
all
old
about
does
the
it look?
planets.
Could it be from? I mean, it could have been down here for decades or centuries.
Oh, right. We know that the illithid sort of came and basically took over a lot of other civilizations, right? So I don't know.
So it
I wonder what
could
happens.
be.
Just, I wonder what
Go ahead.
happens if it stops. I wonder what happens if it stops moving.
Is
I
there a
don't
way
know.
to power it down, Epsilon, do you think?
I imagine it probably does have a power source, but I am also concerned about all of these dead tadpoles. They are not very moisturizing upon the eyes.
So, as you
They
look at the
make me
orrery,
worried about
you can
this.
see it looks like a bunch of solar systems that they have conquered.
Oh, it's yes. This looks like one of those map conquest map, like notches on a lipstick case.
Wow. This is serious. Look at how much we have to. Nobody else has been able to stop them. We're going to have to stop them. This just became.
Hmm.
As you can see, it's still
Yeah, I don't like
functioning
that.
as it's like coloring like lights and beams, and you can see they're glowing in certain spots. You don't really know what the glowing means, but it has an indication on their conquest. The device itself is not related to anything. It's just almost like an achievement by their people.
Trophy case.
All right. In the meantime, Epsilon, what do you suggest we do with these tadpoles?
Slots.
This is what they were trying to implant into you, right, Kai? So whatever
Uh,
that spit they had would try.
right,
These were going to grow inside of you.
right.
So a lot of these are dead, which tells me that they weren't doing a very good job of keeping their children alive. Um, I mean, I don't know why they're all dead on the floor. Should we look into these rifts that are here, or does that seem like a stupid idea?
Well, I'm wondering. I mean, do you think? I mean, there's one over in the other room. Do you think it's? This might sound silly,
Ah,
but do you think it just goes from one room to the other?
I mean, one way to find out. You know that I am personally not from Toro, this planet we are on. Perhaps I'll see a little bit of home.
But we don't know if you would come back.
Well, I
We
think
can
it stands to reason that it is a doorway.
we could always throw one of the slide slimes in there and see if it comes out the other one.
Right. Maybe throw a
Oh,
tadpole in there.
that's a great idea. Do that.
Perfect. Well, Casimir will then just throw one of the dead ones, I guess, through there.
Okay, you do that.
Run over here to see if it comes out over here.
It does not.
Go back. And of course, that doesn't mean that it's not connected. It may just have to walk to go from one to the other. It might not be an instantaneous thing.
We may also have surprised someone on the other end with a dead body that came through.
Just a
Oh,
little tadpole. It wasn't like it was the entire
Oh, it wasn't a
pod.
big person.
No, we just threw one of the tadpoles.
Well, if we don't know where it goes, I don't necessarily suggest that one of us go through. Is there another? Should we check out maybe this doorway here to the south of us and
Sure,
see where
so
oh,
that
that's the
leads?
yeah,
library. Perhaps
I
it
put
has
a little
exit.
note. I put a note in the chat, just in case you guys are curious.
I, for one, would love to go into the library. Although perhaps, just like the beauty room, it is not really a library, so be on your guard. And I'm not at my PC, so I'm just going to follow Casimir
Oh, you're not at your
with
PC?
Aaron.
Put into the chat that you may or may not have noticed that while standing staring at the augury, between that and the rift, I was standing dead between the two of them. Recknold happens to turn to look at the rift behind him, it only moves from the waist up. His feet don't turn around, but the rest of his body turns around and stares at it. And then he doesn't seem to notice. And then he turns back around and just starts following people normally.
Recknold, what is going on with you?
What do you mean? Oh!
Likely.
I don't know.
Well,
He's
likely
been
the
acting
same thing that was
strange for a
happening to
while.
him.
I mean, if you're looking into a stretching technique, I'd be more than happy to show you.
Oh no, this seems to be getting worse. You know how my leg is moving by itself? It seems like earlier I think I noticed that my whole arm moved around in 360 degrees.
Wow,
I guess
All right, that's
it's a
just proof
big
that there's
test,
no time here.
Recknold. Do you feel like finishing this ritual of theirs? Are you getting any urges to take these stones out of my chassis and pray
no,
to
not
something?
at all.
Well,
Not at
okay,
all. I would like
perfect.
to finish the rifts and get rid of them, but I'm not appealed to them or any of that. This is weird, and I want to maintain control of my body myself. I don't want something else to do it for me.
Well, let's shut this ritual down.
Recknold's not the
Yes.
only one. I got movement under my arm here and this little tentacle thing, tendril thing that keeps popping underneath my clothing. I don't
no.
like it.
Like,
You have
it
a
just comes
tendril
out of
growing?
it comes out of skin, yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, he shows the whole thing and then
Oh
flapping around.
no.
I'll step back involuntarily.
Oh, beautiful Nietzsche.
And look, if you throw something up, it may catch sight.
Well, that's
Yeah,
a
something's
positive
off.
attitude.
Don't throw
All
the
right.
bomb, Valinor.
All right, well, that's just proof that we need to figure out what is going on and stop this right away. So going through this door right that I'm in front of is the library then?
Yeah, it's
Let us
named
go,
the
yes.
Psychic Library.
All right.
the psychic.
Casimir is going to open that door. Do I need to make a strength check?
Nope.
Or
Nope, indeed. You can open it.
Epsilon is right behind you.
You open the metal door, you see rounded shelves in the room displaying dozens of crystals, varies of colors. The room is a repository of knowledge the mind players consider worthy of preserving. Most of the crystals are hundreds of years old, dating back the time the mind flayers dominating the Underdark. As you can see, many crystals of different kinds of psychic energy are giving off of them.
Beautiful. Ah. Perhaps these are records or something? We read them like a book. Oh, this is a suppository? Casimir, I'll need you to drop your trousers.
I think the word is repository. I hope they're not suppositories.
Oh, sorry.
Epsilon, I'm going to need you to tell me why.
Oh, sorry. Recknold may be right. I thought that these had to be read in a specific way.
Oh no, I think it's a repository of knowledge, not perhaps a suppository.
My bad. Sorry.
That's probably in the translation. We might want to change some of your wires.
Thank you, Recknold, for that clarification. I appreciate that. At any rate, should we try to take some of these crystals, do you think?
I am a little more resistant to psychic damage than you at the moment, as you know, and the curses don't really affect me as much as you. Perhaps I should investigate the crystals myself.
There is another door down here.
Ah, all right. Well, I think Epsilon will try to touch these and see if she can hold them to her face to try to read or whatever. Perhaps look through them.
They don't seem to work on
prism.
you as they try to connect with you, but since you're a robot, you don't really have an actual brain.
Sad panda. I'll let them know that. It seems to be trying to reach out to me, but I do not have what mind flayers enjoy most. A brain. Or because I'm a woman. And my brain is just very small because it is scientifically
You could fry your circuits. I don't want to do that.
Try it,
Recknold,
Casimir.
I don't mean to suggest that to put you in danger, but you are more learned than the rest of us here. Would you like to try it, or would you like me to try it rather?
So you could roll an investigation to look around if you like, but these is related to the crystals. Sadly, the only person that can't roll is our robot friend, unable to having no actual physical mind.
Damn, wish I had advantage on that roll.
Alright. As you begin to examine with 13 intelligence, you can note that 3 of the crystals are much newer than the others than the crystals in the repository. As if you'd like, you can roll a d20 to pick up a crystal and maybe figure out what this crystal has in store inside of it.
At Casimir's urging, Recknold will pick up. What colors are they?
In many colors.
I'll pick up this
Oh.
purple one.
You just
I
have to
will
roll
cast
me a d20.
resistance on it.
Alright, so Casimir, you begin to choose one as you come across in your mind, as you can see, deep in a place you've been before already, as you find yourself on the surface entrance. A few lumps of old slag and tumbled stone remain in a large room. As you see carved on the double doors, you see a giant red X that you've been through before.
Looking through this crystal, I'm seeing. Do you remember that dungeon that we were in before? Where we saw those big red X's on those doors. That's what I'm seeing when I'm looking through this crystal.
That was Giblet Crossing. The zoo. Yes.
Yes, in the Underdark.
It's in a different time. It's not exactly when you guys went in there. As you can describe, you can see descendants of Duergar and Deep Gnome and Drow making deals.
I'm going to relay that information to the party, what I'm able to see.
So these are
As-
records.
As Recknold, you begin to see, in the same area in the Giblet Crossing, you do see a mind flare captured with Duergar, questioning it for answers and siphoning its life force, gradually torturing it until the last glimpse of its eyes eventually dwindle into darkness.
Ooh,
I think these crystals are
that's super
these crystals are-
interesting.
crystals
Yes,
are
go ahead.
telling the crystals are telling the story of what used to go, of what they're being used for. I think,
Well,
or at least what the goings on were of the people using them.
I find this highly interesting, and I'll watch this one again. Can I watch it again?
No. After
See if I can get any hints.
After 10 seconds, the image parts from its psychic images go dull, as it seems like it has a recharging point.
There was a mind flayer being killed.
No, it was
Duergar. I was trying to
Duergar.
see how it
Duergar.
happened,
being killed.
but I didn't get any good hints. I was hoping to get perhaps some tips how we can defeat them.
Sneechy, you
It
can
was too
re-roll
quick.
your number, since 16 has already been taken.
Nice.
18. Alright, as you begin to kind of go through some of the gems, you do see, as you sort through the table, you see one gem memory containing a place in the crypt of Telhund, as you see 3 mind flayers sorting a bin of gems on a stone table. As they've been in the crypt before, long before you even arrived.
Oh, they've been here. Well, they've been at the crypt of Tilhun long before we've arrived. I can see them sorting the gems. This is an ancient civilization.
Hmm.
Then how, interestingly, how have they ended up with these gems there? Or are they just sharing these memories with us? And if they were there, how did they end up here?
Maybe it's like that. I don't know.
As with the investigation, Casimir, you do see 3 gemstones have not. They're new. They're compared to the rest of them. You can touch them if you like. And for the rest of the players, you can keep rolling d20s to see if there's different like information of different gemstones, if you feel that you want to.
I think yes. Seeing as these are
Casimir,
gemstones that are kind of pretty, I think Epsilon's gonna start taking the ones that they used and just putting them somewhere for later. We could put these in the tea house as a sort of sensory experience.
so Casimir is going to go touch those new ones.
Alright, as you touch the first one, a nice purple crystal, you see the Mind Flayer holding a disembodied head, chanting over a large pool filled with pink, quivering, gelatinous mass. 2 other Mind Flayers are nearby. Their features are unclear. A strange, jagged portal appears behind the trio, then disappears. The Mind Flayer is visibly frustrated by the result of the telepathic intoing. We will try it again. In Lavash's name, we will keep trying.
I'm going to share what I've seen with everybody, and then I am going to touch the next crystal, grab the next crystal.
The Mind Flayer's tentacles at the end of its arms lash a hand of a tentacle across the face of a shriveling Mind Flayer with a single staring eye, drawing blood, several pools lining the walls. The mental message rings out, "You will obey, or the Fall Realms shall consume the mind you have left weakling." So it looks like one is fighting another and showing demeanor to it.
I will share that with the group, and then I will grab the last one. Because you said there were 3, correct?
Mm-hmm. A beholder
Okay,
floats in a room with stained surgical slabs, addressing the Mind Flayer, a rusted color floating disc. The Mind Flayer raises his hand, and the beholder shudders, its eye stalk withering. The beholder telepathically squeals, "I'd serve! I'd serve!" As you see the scene of this poor creature, scared of its will against the Mind Flayer. A beholder that has been surgically stabbed and ripped apart into something else.
I will share that. I will share all that with the group. So it seems that they, of course, are disemboweling these other creatures and trying to turn them into their own puppets, if you will. But there's also some infighting among them. I've noticed them. I feel like they don't seem worthy of the charge that's in front of them.
As Epsilon, you're collecting the crystals. You eventually come across a crystal that glimmers in your eye, as you do see something a little bit different than the rest. This one kind of has a spark to it, a sparkle, if anything.
Ah, I will examine that. Rekno, could I have your assistance with this particular jewel? This one kind of sparkles. It has a life of its
Absolutely.
own.
Absolutely, I'll help you look at that. Sure.
She'll try to handle it at first, just to make sure she doesn't. She's not like cursing Recknold or anything
Yeah.
with it. So if it seems safe, I will hand it over to him.
Yeah, you give it to him. It doesn't seem to be a crystal with an image in it. It's different than the rest.
Hmm.
Good night.
All right. I'll look at it pretty closely.
Is it one where they haven't put a memory in it yet or something?
Doesn't look like it has a memory itself, but I wonder. It does look different than the others. Like, see how I.
Perhaps some sort of arcane foci, or perhaps something else is stored within it. Well, we can save that for later if we wish. I know that you can magically look into things.
Right, I could do that now if we wanted, or we could.
Well, if we're still perusing the library, you can ritualize that if you like.
No, I think I can actually just cast it as a. I have an arcane ritual. I can just cast right away as an instant.
Ah, perfect.
Let me double check. That's what that says. Awakened spellbook ritual.
Wonderful.
When
Casimir,
you
you
cast
said,
wizard
did
spell
you-
as a ritual. Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay, I can do that.
Casimir, did you say a name? What was that? When
In
the mind
Lavash's name.
Lavage. How
That was the
fantastic.
mind flare they were worshiping, wasn't it? The statue.
Oh, they. I think they may have said they did say a name similar to that. Okay, well, we know who is in charge, I suppose.
Lavash. And so, in Lavash's name, that means that's the one they are working for. Well, shall we?
Yeah, do we think that I could take 1 minute and find out if
Sure.
we think it
You're lagging really badly. Can't hear you.
is?
Sorry,
we could
Rick.
just think that maybe it's a trigger for something else. Is that me? Oh, I said I could take a minute to try and identify it if we thought it was magical, but if we think maybe it's just a key, it might also not be magical.
Well,
I would.
well,
I would say it might be wise to maybe conserve our resources for right now. We don't know what else we're going to find down here.
all right. But if it is a
Sure.
key, it would be good to know. Well, whatever. Yes, certainly. Let us continue then and keep this magical jewel just in case there are indentations or something.
Okay, I will
Is that-
continue to hold it and look at it and not cast anything on it.
The last one
we
I
can
will
go
just
out the
give you
door.
in text, the last crystal that no one got. But I'll just say someone randomly, kind of, basically.
Yes. Quick, touch this so I can put it away for the tea house. If they recharge, we could charge as an art installation. We can show the residents of Phandelver what we saved them from.
Yes, absolutely, we can do that.
If we save them anyway. I didn't say that. Stay positive, Epsilon, she slapped herself.
A mind flayer wearing a scarlet robe with a high collar directs about on a long descending hall and withdraws. That's what we noticed in that other crystal? Or somebody notices in that other crystal?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the last one. I thought I'd give it out. It's from a place you already been.
If this is any indication of anything, Recknell, be careful down here.
Wait, what did you see? I can't see them.
I saw a Mind Flayer wearing a scarlet robe, directing a battle in a hallway lined with dwarven statues. I don't know. It looks like they were fighting dwarves. Dwarves, maybe?
Probably the
Oh.
other place we were at, right?
Right. But at any rate,
There's
that
a
just
lot
makes
of.
me wonder. That just makes me
Right.
wonder. You know, they're going to come after all of us, but Recknell, they're probably going to come after you with a particular vengeance.
What?
Well, not if we destroy their
Eleanor the
little
Durgar.
empire.
Eleanor the Durgar.
Yeah, what about that?
Their house.
He's a mighty priest.
Epsilon, was there anything else that you wanted to look at in the library, or Recknell, or Nietzsche?
Ah, this is the most boring library I've ever been in. Alas. For me, anyway.
Yeah, not a lot of books.
There's
I
just
can't
some
even
crystals.
read
There's a
them.
total of 40 crystals in here, with just scenes of
Oh.
memories. But those are
40
most of the
crystals?
highlights.
Nice.
That's cool. It's not books. It's the crystals are the.
Yeah, it's the knowledge they put the it's almost like
Their
Harry
library.
Potter, you know. He just puts a little bit in the fucking thing. You look at it.
Yes. And now for 3 gold pieces apiece, you can look at them once a day at the Jasmine Giant. He says with a grin.
Ever the entrepreneur. All right, well,
Yeah.
shall we
You
continue
really-
on then?
Certainly. I'm right behind you, Casimir. And Charon is on your shoulder, as usual.
Oh, back out in this tunnel. Oh, it's a very narrow tunnel.
Oh, I see. This just takes us back to where we were before.
Yeah. So what about the rift? We didn't. What's our thoughts?
Is it? My question is it our only option, or were there other doorways back there that we didn't go through?
Yeah, can we? What about the dragon? Is there a way around the dragon on the other side?
The what?
I'm sorry, did you say dragon?
Yeah. Oh, you weren't here for the dragon? You weren't here for the dragon, weren't you?
No. The dragon? I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, sorry.
Even the DM's confused. He's like, what?
We met a dragon at the beginning. Well, when the session I was going, you all recapped it with a dragon helping us out, telling us to do something.
We had the.
If only it helped us out.
Oh, the
basically told
tunnel.
us-
that was in the tunnel. That's not here.
I know.
Oh,
I'm saying can we go back to where the dragon is? Is there? Did we notice that there was more on the other side of the dragon? Yeah, we went.
Do you want
we
to go
went
backtrack?
south.
You can, but it's not in the temple.
Hey,
No, and we were on a time crunch. That's one of the reasons why we came here.
I guess. I guess the only thing we got left to do would be, if we're not going to go back,
Also,
is to go through the portal.
Well, you can go through other doors, or you can take a chance in the rifts.
How about you wrap a rope around me and I try to enter one of the rifts? As an alien creature myself, I don't mind taking the risk.
is that how rifts work? With ropes? I don't.
I don't know, but we can find out.
No, is it like a door, or is it like a?
Whoops, sorry. BRB.
Why don't you tie a rope around the slug, put it through, bring it back, see if it's completely destroyed, and
Well,
at least
Yes, or around one of these tables or chairs, or definitely something in this room we could.
Or the beings that were killed, the goblins or whatever they were,
Oh yeah, throw one of those through.
on a rope and bring them back.
We can certainly try it.
And I could also just send my owl through.
Oh, that's right, because if it doesn't survive, you can resummon it, correct?
Oh,
It'll take me an hour to do that. But I can't. She can take a look around and see, and take a look around for like a minute and then come back.
And you can see through her, right, Kai?
Well, I don't know. Probably not. I can see up to 100 feet away.
Oh, gotcha.
Depending on where this portal does, I find it unlikely that it's just going to teleport 100 feet or less. I would imagine that I'll lose contact with her, and then she'll come back after like 20. She'll come back after like 20 seconds.
Oh.
She'd be able to tell me what she saw.
Oh yes, I could send Charon as well.
Well, we can certainly try that if you feel comfortable sending the owl or Charon down.
I don't believe I can talk to Charon like you can talk to Billy Boy though.
I'll just.
Billy boy.
We want to go through the one over here in the other room, right? This one
Yeah,
over here is
sure.
blocked.
Not the one that's blocked.
You can go through it. It's just blocks. You just push
Oh,
them out
they're
of the
just.
way.
Okay.
They're like
Which
birds
way do
can
we
fly
want to go?
through them and shit. It's just for like people in general.
Yeah. We'll go through this one.
But it is it may be telling that the goblins in there were barricading the rift for some reason.
So do you want to try that one instead?
No,
Oh,
I
no,
think
let's-
this one. I think this one in here is fine.
Yes.
I tell Tuft, just fly through the portal, look around for like 15, 20 seconds, come back. And she goes off.
Alright. It needs to roll a con save.
One save, you said. And
If we stand Casimir up against the portal,
Alright. It succeeds. Its body does not seem to falter to whatever happens. As it begins to go through, it finds itself in a different realm. You can see around the vicinity a pocket of flesh everywhere. As you can see, the biology of this place is veiny, pink. It looks like an organ of chambers merging with a whirlpool of vortex. As the portal still stands on the other side, as the connection from you and your bird is long lost. As it just sees like flesh and blood, and it's gross. Basically, it's like inside a stomach.
no. I mean, then she'll fly back like 15, 20 seconds later. She'll
And it
fly
comes
back.
out, and it's like dripping in juices.
And she'll let me know what she saw, and I'll like pass it on. It's like, I don't really think we want to go through this portal. I mean, it's another dimension, and it was not a free dimension. Now, my character is familiar with like the Shadow Realm.
It's not the Shadow Realm. This is completely what the fuck. Basically, this is in a far off realm. The whole area has it's flesh. It's made of flesh, and it's living.
well, there must be a reason that is here.
I'll help get herself cleaned off.
Like it's almost
Yeah,
like the sticky residue of like saliva mixed with mucus.
Sorry, girl. But, yeah, I wouldn't have done that to you if I'd known.
But it seemed all right inside. She did survive.
I mean, yeah, sure. If you like being standing inside of somebody's stomach,
Hmm.
it's fine.
I've never had that experience, but
I'm sure I
perhaps
want to. It was. It looked. I I have minor illusion, right? Didn't I? Got minor illusion.
Is this something that
I
we
do.
would want to destroy?
The whole. I mean, I pull up the illusion and I show you what it looks like on the other side of that portal. The illusion. Like
It looks like a
this
stomach.
is like another plane. I mean, I guess we can try to see if we can destroy the portal. Is that what you're talking about?
Well, like we could either destroy the portal or I don't know. I
perhaps we
really
should
don't.
do
Looks like
a little
that
more
looks like a whole nother
investigation.
realm, a whole nother plane.
From what you can tell, it looked like a cavity of something, but from a different plane of existence. But the whole place was made of flesh.
Epsilon's going to wink at Nietzsche and sloppily run down here and jump onto the table and look at the other one.
It's a green, coreless, unknown.
She's gonna step in.
Oh, you stepped in? Okay. As you disappear.
Ah,
She'll
crap.
leave Charon. Charon will stay there and just kind of like
As you enter
scrub.
into the place, disappearing, as you can see in the far off realm, you find yourself in like a weird, strange place. You can see kind of weird purple sludge flowing through the troughs. As you can see, like stone, like around you. It looks like a place as well, but it's unknown to where you're at. But you can see this purple goo like going through these trenches, as you also see kind of like this stone sludge kind of place. It's really unknown where this place is, but I can move you to the map.
It's okay. Actually, I'm gonna just step back probably after I just take a. Can I just hear anything, or is it just the sludge?
You
The sludge?
hear kind of creatures dwelling in there.
Oh, then she will just quickly step out to not be too reckless. Does she need to make a save or
No, no,
anything?
no, no.
Okay, cool. Then she's just gonna stand on the statues here and. Oh, Kai, you caught me.
Just
I
wanted
was
to be here in
investigating.
case you didn't pop back out in a minute.
Ah, thank you. It is not a stomach in there, luckily, but it does look like it is some sort of perhaps temple. It is stonework with a sort of violet purple sludge, and they're going through a trough. And I did hear some creature noises. So I don't know what that's all about, but it did seem like breathable, perhaps. I don't breathe, so I actually have no idea if that's true. But I made it back alive.
And then should we try going in there then?
I will leave that up to you guys. I would be glad to explore.
I just want to say, were there any doors that we passed up on the way down here? I don't remember.
Right?
Do we want
There are. This is just one section of this whole big place. It's up to you if you guys want to explore them or not. They're here for a reason. They're open for a reason. But it's up to you if
I
you want to go
agree.
through them.
I mean, Epsilon came back intact, and your owl came back intact. I think we'll survive if we go through there. I think I'm going to step through.
I will follow if you do that.
And then
say?
Casimir
Yeah,
will
I
walk through.
think we're just
Might as well just join.
my Al and I are going to walk through.
I'll go through as well.
Okay. What about you, Recknold?
Recknold, they're coming this way.
I don't. I Where are we going?
as they disappear. Into
I
the
can't say if I'm loving the
unknown.
idea of. Yeah. Where
As
did I
you
go?
go through, roll me a con save.
Everybody?
Yep, you are in a whole new realm.
Yay. Luckily, Casimir came with us.
So yeah.
Never gonna get the
Decent
plus 4
roll.
no matter what. Alright, Kai, you fail. As you find yourself not kind of adequated to the rift as your body rejects it as you're poisoned for the next hour. The rest of it, the place seems to accept you for now. So you can see the ruins are faded to be efficient. Novel forms of ruins of residue as you kind of enter into the gateway. As you kind of get slapped with it, but it seems the only person who got slapped with the residue is Kai. As you find yourself in a weird realm, the smell here is putrid. You see the purple goo in the troughs kind of splurping through.
Casimir is just gonna start slowly making his way down this way.
Alright, you see
I
two
do like
grooves
the
that run
color.
down the center of the cavern before disappearing to two separate tunnels. A pale purple sludge flowing slowly through the grooves of the two passage oppositing the rift. A bitter smell of scorching sugar fills the room as the sludge itself begins to offer that scent.
What does it smell like? I do not smell anything.
Smells like burning sugar.
Oh, perhaps a creme brulee.
I don't know what that is.
Knows. Oh, it's a little. She'll just start talking and like describe custard.
Probably.
Nietzsche jumps over.
Okay, it's blocked.
As you begin to climb the steps, Casimir, I'll open the gateway eventually. But you do see in the other region, you can see 3 long trots filled a burbling purple sludge that fills from the pool at the bottom of the steeping passage. You can see a delicious sweet smell emanating from the viscous liquid of fluid. You see kind of like 4 enormous beaked creatures that dangle their tentacles and feeding through the trots. As the dark circles of the ceilings are winkled like scarred skin. As you see 4 grails there feeding through the trots.
Just to be clear, they see me, but I do not see, or
They don't
I
see
see
you.
them.
No,
They do not
you see.
me.
Yeah, they're just feeding. So I'm gonna open now the thing so you can see them.
All right, I'll just.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna walk back here, and I'm just gonna kind of quietly say to everybody what I just saw.
Well, I don't think we're going to persuade them to let us go by.
You don't think what? I'm sorry.
I don't think we'll be able to persuade them to let us go by. They don't look
Perhaps, perhaps I could fill a chalice or something with this sludge and walk in as if I am a server at a establishment and offer them some sludge. I don't know if they're intelligent or not, though. But they are brains, right?
Bird brains.
You know, I'm not having a great day at the moment, so I'm just going to follow your judgment. And out of game, I'm heading home, so I'll just have Epsilon follow Casimir with with Charon on her shoulder as usual.
Hmm.
I mean, we're going to have to go past them to get by, am I right?
Yeah. I'm not going to go the other direction.
Say that
So
again,
they
Kai,
can
I'm
follow
sorry.
us there too.
Was this the only direction? There's not a direction over this way.
Yeah, there's 2 pathways.
I mean,
Did
we
we
could
want to
check out
check?
the other.
We can certainly go that way and see. Yeah,
At least
Cass.
peek and see what might be
Alright,
the
Casimir,
better.
give me a stealth check as you begin to leave the area. You're fine as you make your way quietly down the steps.
We'll just call that the first time ever.
Do you even have guidance? Oh, you have guidance?
Uh. Oh no, I don't. I'm sorry.
15's
I have
fine
that.
though. 15 would be. It's just. Let me actually double check.
Is that?
Yeah, 15 is
You
good.
still have less mark or something?
No, Blisk is gone. No, he probably gets it because of Epsilon.
There's another set of
All right.
stairs going up.
As you smell that delicious purple sludge to your nostrils.
I'm just going to kind of inch my way up here.
Once you get close to around the corner, I can just grab the next room without you kind of poking your entire head out. But as you begin to look around the bend, you can see a waterfall of viscous purple sludge dribbling from the opening high of the above the floor. A sweet-smelling sludge filling the basin that feeds into a trough. The run lengths this room. You see 4 enormous creatures dangling with tentacles slurping the sludge here also. As you can see where it's pooling in, there's an upper level.
So I'll say to Kai, I'll let Kai know what I'm seeing, and so I think it's really just a matter now of pick your poison.
I say we're here, so we might as well pick this.
All right. Where's everybody else?
I can. Come on, guys. All right, this way, this way.
I'm
Go
right
this way.
here, of course.
Nietzsche
With
will
you.
use his supreme sneak and start making his way down.
Okay.
Does Casimir know if these things are like aberrations or anything like that?
They are aberrations. You fought them. Oh, you weren't here for the tunnels. You were. You were here for the tunnels where you found that book.
I was, yes.
Yeah, you guys lightning stormed them into death or whatever. Lightning bolt. They're aberrations, yeah.
Okay.
As Balanor, your stealth check is a failure as you begin to kind of stumble into the trough a little bit, splashing on your pants as the creatures begin to be alerted. As a reaction by both sides, begin to make them stop drinking as they make a shrilling noise as they begin to move into your location. Roll initiative.
Very nice.
Sorry, Red, I forgot to click on my token. I rolled 3.
Alright. I got you there. 3.
That's not great.
Did we get a
In
nat
case you weren't
20?
aware.
No nat 20s?
I did
No.
You did too? What's your nat 20?
20.
22.
I have a 2.17
7.
bonus.
Alright. One of them got 1, 2. I gotta double check its nat. 22. Oh, yeah, you're higher than it. By a whole 0.5 decimal.
Nice.
Great, I'm in the back.
As you see Balinor, his legs stuck in the freaking trough.
And I heard Casimir say, or I heard they had told us what's ahead, so.
Yeah, you heard the shrilling noises of all of them.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We fought these previously.
Yeah.
All
They're
right.
paralyzed a lot.
Great. I'm going to run forward to here and cast Greater Invisibility on remember who had the higher AC. I'm going to try Kai.
I think Cast has a little bit higher than I do.
That means he can survive longer. It's a 50-50, so I'm going to cast it on you.
Okay. Excellent. Thank you. It might help
We'll see.
overcome the poison.
We'll see what happens. All right, so there you go. That's my turn.
Okay. Oops, my apologies. I accidentally pressed it twice.
Oh no, I did it. That's my
Oh
fault.
yeah, no, and I did it again, so it did it
Oh.
twice. Alright, this thing is going to hover to you guys. Hi.
I'm invisible. He just cast greater invisibility on me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You did the wrong one. It's the ninja.
Oh, shoot. It kind of looks like a ninja. Oh, no, I see. No, okay. Gotcha.
No, it's like unconscious.
You're dead now.
Got all the static effects out
Oh!
here right now.
You choose to feign death.
Wrong spell. Sorry.
Thank-
Sorry about that. Not greater unconsciousness. I meant greater invisibility.
You can put sleep on him too. There you go.
Unconsciousness.
Oops.
He's still poisoned, but he's gonna just deal with that.
Well, I don't.
So I will pop up here. I will fire at
You have greater invisibility on you?
Yes.
greater
So your
invisibility. Yeah,
rolls are straight roll right now since the poison.
that's right. I was going to say I figured the poison was probably okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to fire and crossbows at normal. Ouch. And then
As you hear one of the grills speaking common towards you as it shrieks, "Kill the intruders! Kill! They ruined our private meal!" That's a miss.
Ooh.
Give me a second here because it's not doing what it's supposed to do. That's what I need to do. Okay. Is that all right? Okay, I'll fire a second time. That should hit, I imagine. And I'll fire a third time just at the same one. 16 hit.
Which one?
This one, they're both.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
3 shots went to this.
Yeah, so the first one's a miss, second one's a hit, third one is a hit.
And I will 30 tuck myself in this corner. Oh, that did. And my L.
So fucking cool.
Do some math.
Sorry.
Come over, harass at this one right here.
Okay.
And then it will go back to, and I'll go back to this. I'll be it.
Alright, that's real ills. It does sense you around the vicinity. Sadly, it has blind sight.
Crap.
It just does has disadvantage. 18 and 11.
Okay.
Balanor, you get your foot out of the frickin' sludge. What do you want to do?
Would I have known that the others are coming from the other side?
Everybody heard the shriek. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
It's a scary noise.
So, you know what? Just to make life
He's
easier.
gonna run through the
and-
portal. Fuck you guys.
Yeah, fuck this, going invisible, leaving the place. Not my job! Man, is this gonna be smart? I think it's gonna be smart. I see this area, so I'm just gonna go here for a quick second. Just to make life easier, and we could just deal with them.
So you're going invisible?
Yes, I'm going to do the best thing there is and run away like a little baby. Oh no, I'm not. I was actually lying about that. I'm actually gonna do Sneak Cloud.
Ew. They make everybody fucking gag.
Oh, but I'll fart on them, and if only Gad was here.
Let me see if I can.
I'm gonna
have
do
a
it
funny
here.
One for it. I think I have a template for it. I have an animated one, but I'm not gonna do that one. I'm just gonna do the regular one. Stinky Cloud.
The stink. It's a fart bomb.
Oh, they didn't make one for it. Sadly, I thought they did. That's lame. Oh, there it is. Yellow. It's gross. Right there.
Yeah, I wanted to like to block the whole vision of this area.
Oh god, it's stinky. Epsilon's on their side too, but at least
Oh,
they can't
really?
breathe it. Yeah, they don't breathe. They just can't see through it.
Epsilon, I
I
think.
thought Epsilon was with
Epsilon's
us,
right
but
behind
they
me.
couldn't move their
They're
token.
right here. Oh, they couldn't move. Okay.
And
No,
they're
no,
controlled
sorry,
by
I'm
the
not.
phone.
I don't have my PC.
Oh, okay. We'll just get you over there then.
I'm next to. I should be next to Casimir.
But they shouldn't be able to see through, and if they do, they have to make a con save or get poisoned. And that is my turn. I am just gonna run back. Or run. I didn't even move at all. Just moved a little bit.
Eesh. You just hear a fart.
You just see me. You just hear me chuck something, and then just a giant fart happens.
You can smell it wafting slowly to you. Alright, Squirrel Ales. I was gonna try to attack whatever it's attacking here. 16 and 6 misses. Squirrel is they're all kind of jumping in, tentacle. That is a 20 and a 10.
I will cast the shield and go both.
Okay. This one will also attack you. Misses both hits. They're just swarming him because he's the only one that can see. Well, they can't see him, but they can sense
They
him.
sense them.
Cincy.
I can see the last.
Everybody else.
I can see the last when they came in right around the corner, or a portion of it, and I'm gonna use my steady aim and attack it from behind.
Ooh,
Ouch.
that's a hit. Which one are you hitting?
The only one I can see, the
Oh,
one
okay.
right
Okay.
right here. This one. Hopefully it's dead.
I gotta do math here. Give me a second.
You're making them do math? How dare you?
40.
Alright, it's dead. Actually, let me see. No, it's not dead yet. I thought it was gonna be dead.
Like, right, 53
It's
hit
got a
points.
whole 3 hit points.
Dang it.
Al could almost take it out now.
And
That's 1 whole
end of
damage.
turn.
Okay. Casimir.
Excellent. So Casimir is going to move up here. And I'm going to attack the one right in front of me with my sword. Excuse me.
Yep, you chop it. Screeches in pain.
Excellent.
Dies.
I am just going to move closer, and I'm going to go after the next one.
You're like, that was easy.
It's like slicing a piece of cake.
That's a hit.
And I'm going to end my turn there.
Rocknold. You there, Ricky?
No, you're muted. Alas.
Sorry, I'm here. I was doing a log function. Oh, pop my head around the corner so that I can see. And then I will cast magic missile at 2 at this one, 1 at this one.
Okay.
So,
2 at this one, and the 1 at this one.
yes, 2 at the
Alright,
first
so-
one and 1 at this one. Oof! That's enough. He looks dread. Ah! Everybody get back! Ugly floaty things.
Mm-hmm. Casimir. Alright, Kai, sorry.
Alright, I will attack this one. My
Straight roll.
whole change is that bigger to go with my rapier. I can
Just wait. That's a miss.
miss. Still try again.
Actually, no, my apologies. It's a hit. Their AC is trash.
I take it 8 didn't kill it.
Oh yeah, totally. With full HP. Mm-hmm.
And for that one, I cast Booming Blade on them as well. Blade. So 13 points. And then my third attack will be my crossbow. It's the same one.
Mm-hmm.
And I will 13 misses. That's 13 hit or miss.
It's a hit. Their AC is trash.
Okay. And that'll
They're
be my
literally
turn.
fucking. Do you see armor on this shit? It's fucking brain.
Hey man, brains can beat brawn sometimes.
Kind of reminds me of like those ugly birds in the Underdark scary ones.
Little
The bones are protruding from its back.
here.
Excuse me.
And the bird will fly over and harass the one that is not injured.
Okay.
Like that.
Alright, this one will turn its attention to Casimir with the tentacle rage. That's a miss. And a second one, 22 on Casimir. That's a miss.
That is a miss.
Alright, Balanor.
Balinor is gonna think that everything's fine over there. How come it says 10 feet now?
Oh, what? The
The
place?
radius? Yeah.
Oh yeah, let me change that. That's stupid. I don't know why they think. Oh, because it looks like a big map. They do that for certain maps. They think that's like it's okay. I'm like, no. I'd only do 10 feet if we're playing on a giant map.
I'm gonna go for our favorite firebolt. If it gives me another nat 1.
12's a hit. Roll damage.
Nice. 12. All for 12. And that's his turn, unfortunately.
All right, this one it goes in the stink cloud.
It's a DC 17 con save. Actually, hold on. Unless it says if it starts. Each creature completely within it. Yeah, makes a.
All right, it's 20.
Well, at the start of its turn.
Well, it didn't start. It entered it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it passed.
It's like, that smells good. 10, it fails. What happens? It gets.
They use their action, basically just turning and retching.
Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah, they retch out the purple goop in their stomach. Okay. So like incapacitate. Oh, it's like incapacitation for until they succeed, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I think they can use their movement. It's just that they can't use their action.
Does it say that?
It just says they use their action.
All right. So.
Unless they're immune to poison, then
Well,
they
they use
automatically
their
succeed.
action dash to get through, so I don't know how that would comply.
Nah, then I think it's just.
I think it stops them. I think they're just throwing up now. This thing's gonna attack again on the guy can't see. That's a double miss. 6 and a 17.
Nietzsche comes down to get a little closer.
I used my reaction. I hate to put in, but he attacked and missed.
Mm-hmm.
I have the rapier. I'm sure I picked that
You
fencer.
get your fencer or whatever.
Yeah, I picked up that fencer, so I'm going to attack. I use my reaction to attack with my rapier.
Okay. That's it.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Michi.
Nietzsche will come in, take a quick line him up and shoot.
Oh, that's a hit for 29.
And he will move a little closer after the shot. All right, end of turn.
Casimir.
Cool. I am just going to move next to it, and I'm going to attack it.
Alright, that's it. Still alive.
And again.
Ooh,
Oh.
5. You move, so you go prone and you have 0 movement speed.
Okay. Cool.
Somehow. You just slip on some of the goo.
Cool. That's my turn.
Alright, it's going in. Gonna make a con. 15 fails, starts throwing up. Good God! What is this shit?
It's old man poop.
Alright, Arachno. This guy's stand no chance for you guys. Lightbringer. That's the
Turn that pit.
Oh, sorry. I did a whole thing. I ran over and smashed him with Lightbringer. Heading to get rid of him while we're there. So, perfect. Haha! What is this purple sludge?
It's slippery, is what it is.
Ooh, I
They were
became a
eating
fire.
it. You should perhaps taste it.
Mm. Maybe not.
Yeah, taste that shit. It smells
During
like
combat,
burnt
I guess
sugar.
we can.
I would, but I have no mouth.
Alright, I
I-
think pukes again.
I will not be tasting it, but that was a good suggestion, Epsilon.
Alright, Kai.
Alright, so we heard somebody else coming. Okay, we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I will action dash 5, 10, 15, 20.
No, just be like, oh, by the way, I blocked the entrance.
As you smell rancid eggs.
And this
Oh,
is my
no,
new turn, so
no.
I get my reaction back, right? I'm gonna hold a action. No, I can't. Action dash.
Can't hold Ash. You're use action Ash. I will.
I'll will only up to. So stop right there.
Balano.
Balinor seeing that this whole place is cleared, he's just gonna come up over here. He's just gonna hold an action for Firebolt.
This one looks at you as it comes for you.
Going for the attack. 23.
Yeah.
I bet.
It's gonna tentacle attack you. It misses with an 8, but it got a nat 20 with the 24 for its beak attack. For 11 piercing.
I refuse it.
Yeah, and make me a con save too.
No.
How about yes?
No.
Yes. Nice. Alright, it's gonna try to make another one. Nat 20. It holds its breath. It's going through the gas wave here. It will use its tentacle attack on you twice. Let's reach.
No.
8's a miss. 23 for 4 piercing. Give me a con save or be poisoned. You have advantage since you're a dwarf. Alright, nice.
Nice.
It does grab
Oh wait.
you.
Those were the concepts just to do stuff against me, right?
It's a status effect.
Okay, then yeah, I need to roll for
you're
Stink
fine.
Cloud.
You hear Balinor screaming, ah!
Ah, it's got me!
They're coming through the snake!
Stink! What stink? Nietzsche will start.
As you go down the stairs, you inhale a whiff of stink cloud of rotting eggs and like just it smells like like I don't know, like a porta potty. It's pretty bad.
A Puda potty.
I get to there and I'll shoot at the one that is coming through the stink.
Stank. This one?
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. No sneak attack since you didn't.
Understood.
Stealth. Anything else?
Actually, I will shoot at this one. with my other crossbow.
Again?
Yep.
Okay. That's a hit.
And end of turn. And I guess actually, yeah, that's 30. So I'm done.
All right, Casimir. You hear battle coming down below.
Cool. I'm assuming I have movement speed back now.
You have to get back up, but yeah. So take half
Right.
speed.
Okay. Cool.
There you go.
Cool. So I'll spend 30 feet of movement to get up, and I will move 30
No, it's
feet.
15. It's 15 to get up. It's half your speed, depending what your speed is.
His speed is 60.
My speed is 60.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I was
Okay.
gonna say it's just like
My apologies. I
it's
didn't know
like
your speed
that's
is.
speed. Imagine it's just like give him haste and everything. He loses 60 feet.
It's like, yeah, I have 150
Oh, man.
speed,
Oh man.
like a rope.
Right? So
Or a
just
monk.
imagine if I were to action dash at 120 feet. Anyway. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. If I were to action dash, would that be 60 feet on top of that I could move?
Action dash. It just gives you your full
Your
speed.
full
again.
movement.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So then I'm basically gonna move up here. I'm gonna move up here next to Kai.
As you can take the whiff of the stink cloud.
Beautiful.
He likes it.
That's just Balinor, was that you?
Let's separate the others from coming. So
Good work, good work. And that'll end my turn.
I can just picture he farts in like these glass vials, and he just keeps this.
I think I would like just to make it funny how to initiate. It's like doing the sneaky squeaker from South Park where he literally cups it and then just throws it at the area, then explodes.
Alright, that's one.
I think your response should be, well, you'd stink like that too if you were stuck in a temple for 200 some
As it
years.
tries to go through, as it starts gagging again, as it can't go through again. It's puking. Alright, Recknold.
You're all leaving me behind. And then we'll action dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Ah!
Where's the spell book, Recknold?
Ah!
So these things can talk. Perhaps we could ask them if a mind flare has ran through recently while we slice through them.
Or they're be more than cooperative.
Worth a try to ask.
We still have no idea why this is even here.
Last one is succeeds the con. Wait, was your con 17 or 16? Fart
That
boy.
was 16.
It's 17.
Okay, so he starts gagging some more as he's just trying to move out of the thing. And I'll say he gets stuck in it because of the snake.
Okay. Hey, Kaz, nice to have you back.
Thank
Excuse me for a
you.
second.
He's just like bumped into a visible guy, and then the visible guy smells the snake.
Well, you can't see me, so I'm invisible.
He's just choking.
I'm just pat him on the back. Hey, to have you back. Excuse me. Thank you. I will shoot the one just south of Cass at most
Why are you
injured.
not pointing at Balinor? Does he really
Oh,
look
this
like
one.
a monster?
He does. Did you
He's a
smell what he
tour
just
guide.
did?
I guess so, because he's like an enemy in this campaign.
I create things with my own hands.
Alright, that's a hit. As you point blank shoot it in the face.
Since it's still up, I will shoot it again.
Yeah, it's still alive.
And I will shoot it again. This thing is stubborn.
That's dead now.
And I will move. That'll be the bird come flying by, harass this one that's injured, and go back to the boat.
Alright, Balnor, you're still grappled by this creature. Its tentacles kind of intertwine with you.
I'm gonna use Firebolt because
Okay.
I suck.
Oh,
Yay!
Advantage.
that-
No, it's
table.
at advantage. It's at advantage.
Yeah,
is it?
12 would be
12?
12. Then yes, that's a hit.
Yay for a 9.
9.
Bang.
Alright. And it'll slap you again in the face. 16.
16
Talking
hits.
about me or him.
No, it's hitting him.
Okay.
And it's got a fumble table for the second one.
How much was the first one?
10 piercing. Give me another con save for poison.
Okay, gotta roll double
Can't
con.
take
First one
reactions.
poison.
Alright, fine.
This one's for Stinky Cloud.
Nietzsche's going to use steady aim and take a shot.
That's a hit. You get sneak attack.
Oh, with the sneak.
Yeah. It's kind of smart because you don't actually see where he is, so you can't actually get the benefit out of it. But you do use the steady aim. It's pretty smart. Yep. That's almost dead.
And that ends my turn with my bonus action.
Casimir.
Excellent. Casimir will just come up here, and I'm assuming I'm within
Yeah, you
reach
can
of this one
stab
around
it.
that corner. Cool. I'm gonna do just that.
He's dead.
Cool. I am then going to come up here because I can see that one right there, and I will dab this one.
Yeah, you just watch it puking as you're just stabbing it.
Actually, as I go to stab it, I'm just gonna say, "What are you doing here? What kind of creatures are you?" To see if it will respond.
And these ones do not respond, they screech at you. The ones that can talk are dead now.
And that will end my turn.
This one will make another con. Doesn't. It pukes right at you as it tries to get the fuck out of there, the cloud. It's unable to do anything. Begins to move. No longer grappled, Balnor.
Ragnon, we can't hear you.
I don't like that you all are all gaggy. Puking. So I don't need to get closer to them to them, have them do that on me. I will stay here and just do acid splash on this one. Should hit the other one next to him as well. Does that do a? Did they make that DC save there?
Haven't yet. Oh, you're splitting it on both of them? Okay, Dex. 18.
Well, no, you right. You do an acid splash and it automatically hits the second one within 5 feet.
Yeah, so this one dodged it, this one took it.
Okay.
My eyes, if I had any.
Oh, that's so creepy.
Alright, Squirrel needs to make a con. Nope, it's gonna puking. It's gonna go through his body. As it can't do anything, it's finally out of the stinky cloud. It just pukes all over the ground.
Alrighty, I will stabby stabby with my rapier. That did
Yee. This one.
attacking the one that's injured. And stab him again. But that won't. And I will do a booming blade.
Still alive.
I will. Forget I don't need to move. I'll stay right there. Oh my ow! Sorry. Oops. Then I'll go harass the injured one. Go back.
Alanor.
It seems like. Fuck you. Just like firebolts him. Just the injured one. For 3. 3 whole poopy fart damage.
It's enough to kill this one.
No, god. Nice.
Nietzsche.
Nietzsche will continue the trend and do his steady aim and attack the one next to Casimir.
That's a crit.
2 crits recently.
Yeah.
That's an
That's nice
ouch.
damage. That's some nice damage.
Let's see if it kills it in one blow. It does. It's dead.
Nice!
And you just shoot its like membrane as it just explodes everywhere.
Finally, I got it, Casimir, so you didn't have to just touch it and it destroys.
Alright. We'll take a quick 5-minute break. We'll be back in 5.
Yeah, we'll be right back.
All right. Is this working? Can you hear me?
I can hear
Yes,
you.
I hear you.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. Back.
Sorry about that, everyone. We'd tried to do math review final before the game. She finished the rest of her homework and said, "Okay, let's go back and see if we can get a couple." I was like, "I think you can get it because we were on a roll." But apparently, the problems keep getting harder and different kinds, so it didn't go so well.
No worries.
And I don't know how to do it. So I was like, I don't know how to do log functions and natural log functions as exponential equations. To Google it. I thought when we were kids we used to get formulas and you go in at the, at least know how to use the formulas and sometimes apply them. Either we don't have a very good teacher, or my daughter's not very good at taking notes, or both. So we never seem to have the formulas we need. But we're all done. My full attention is back here.
Trying a new nasal spray. Man, my nostrils hate it.
Oh.
Helps me sleep better. Because I tend to have a nostril clogged when I sleep. And it makes me snore.
Mm-hmm.
And it irritates my tonsils because of the mucus. So, we'll see. It's like an allergy spray. It's expensive. It's like $50. Like, holy shit. For an allergy spray.
Which one is it?
It's called Omar's something. I don't know. It's a Corazon nasal spray, basically.
Okay. We have a maintainer membership at like a BJ's, which is.
Well, I'm just trying it out to see if it.
Yeah, I got it.
anything.
I'm just saying that the only reason we have our thing is for like nasal spray, Zyrtec, and one other thing I forget what it was. That are all
Canadian
ridiculously
brands, so.
priced there.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I can write this on my taxes. That's what they told me. So, if I like needed it to sleep, but like I sometimes don't have my nose clogged. It's just randomly, but it does make me very thirsty because my tonsils are always irritated. Just to wash the mucus out. So if I can clear my sinus passage, it shouldn't do that anymore. But we'll see. Just I don't like nasal sprays in my nostrils. I hate it. Makes my eyes water.
Oh.
Alright. As we find ourselves scaling the disgusting griddles. Unknown to what the hell this place is for, but whatever they're doing, they are being fed this purple goop.
Should we go down and look at this room again? It just comes out of here.
Alright. You can roll investigation if you like.
Is it sure? Is it flowing into this fountain or out of this fountain?
It's flowing. There's a connection going through. As you begin to look around, you see a small chest tucked at the bottom of the basin containing something. You put your hands in there. Enjoy.
Oh, you could just dunk me into it. I am totally fine with that.
Casimir will dunk Epsilon into it.
As it gets covered in the goop, grabbing the chest and pulling it out.
Do it slam dunk style.
No, be gentle, please.
Alright, as you see, the chest is locked currently. You could climb on the basin on the level of the basin, as you can make it to the second floor if you'd like, where the pooling is coming out of. But you'll have to make an acrobatics check or athletics check to balance yourself up there, or you would plunge into the pool of the sweet burnt taste of unknown.
It's like a creme brulee slide. Epsilon will absolutely try to do that.
We don't.
And
Before you do that, should we look at this chest and examine its contents before we jump up there?
Alas, it is locked.
do you want me to try to break the lock?
Don't we have anyone
I
with
can assist.
I
skills?
do as you like.
Or does anybody have the tools to open it?
I do. Yes.
Alright, your acrobatics up there. Alright, you make it up there. Going.
Wait,
As you
Nietzsche had a
see-
20. For
You see in
two.
this room, you see 3 shallow pools in the room containing burbling fluid. Corpses of spiky creatures floating face down in each pool. The channels draining away, and the pools are filled with the sweet-smelling purple sludge. A ball-sized shape of a coconut hangs in the faint ruin drawn into the alcove over yonder. As you see the creatures that are dead, you see 2 of them. You see one of them is still alive in the pool. And these kind of things, as you see them as Nothics.
So Casimir is also going to try to climb up into that basin for the second floor.
Nietzsche opens up the chest.
As you open the chest up, you can see it inside. You see most of these odd, worthless items are brain-shaped rocks and bottles of rancid perfumes. But in the chest contains a silver tiara worth 1,200 gold pieces. As well as you find a crystal, like the one you saw before in the other room in the library, as it has a glimmering shine to it.
Don't show Epsilon the tiara.
Yeah, it's Casimir.
Doesn't she already have a crown?
Hardcore up there.
Yeah, I'll take the tiara and the glimmering, shining crystal and put it in our treasure.
As you can see closely, as you both look in the pool and these Nothic creatures, you can kind of roll me an insight check. Why the hell they're in this fluid? Do you guys speak deep speech or honor common?
Honor common, yes.
No, I meant them too.
I do, but I'm not up there. But
Yeah.
I can understand but cannot speak.
Alright, you hear one that's still not in fighting condition, rarely hurt, he's still alive, as he telepathically tries to talk to you, as he begins to, in the pool itself, as it struggles in pain. I betrayed, lost too much vital essence. Narvut's ritual feeding off us. Mind flayers. Stronghold traded other Nothics. As it dies. As you
Are the other 2 alive?
No, they're dead. As you can tell by the insight, you can see the purple goop is coming out of them.
Casimir, it may have been a wise decision not to eat the group.
This is where the goop is. They are the origin of this goop.
Well, that's sad. It was betrayed. Did you hear that? Or was it just me?
I didn't hear anything.
It tried to speak to me. It felt betrayed, and something about mind flayers and a ritual, and other Nothics. I didn't get it. It wasn't very clear because it was dying as it tried to tell me its last words.
So I can give you like a little bit parts in your. So.
Ah, Naruv. That was the name he said. Okay, well, I'll explain that to Casimir, that apparently there are 3 mind flayers who have taken over the stronghold, which I assume is Ilithanok. Did we? Oh, as a question, did everyone see? Was there anything like that in the library with 3 specific mind flayers or fanatics? Well, we can ask Recknold and the others. But there is some strange coconut thing on the wall there. Should we go check back in on the other party members?
Is there anywhere else to go in here?
What?
Or should we go back or keep going?
Well, we just kind of left everyone, right? Maybe we should let them know that not to make sure they're not in the group because it is Nothic.
I think Valinor will go inside. He might as well.
Okay, you made acrobatics athletics.
He.
You fall into the goop as it gets into your mouth.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty tasty as you taste it for a sample. It doesn't really have any nutritious value. As you begin to taste it, it's kind of like a sweet, sticky, burnt sugar flavor taste upon your lips. I'd like you to give me a con save. You have advantage.
Is this a bad? I was gonna say, is this a bad con save?
24. You resist the poison, but the self itself doesn't seem to be bad to eat it. But you quickly kind of like, it's actually not bad.
Oh. I did bad, but I'm gonna keep eating this.
It's like purple ketchup, It's kind of weird. You get up as you realize, good God, what's inside the fats?
Is there like a crevice that I could shout down to?
They're gradually getting up there with you.
Can you help me up there, guys? Somebody
She helps him up.
Thanks.
So you see this weird kind of coconut shaped thing. It's like kind of left there. It looks like the size of a Pokeball. It's really small, like it's coconut shaped. It's like a palm-sized orb, as it has like a ruin on it.
There seems to be a rune on this thing over here. Would anybody be able to understand what it says?
So you can see it looks like a fuzzy fruit, though.
Yeah, I think Epsilon has some rune insight.
Coconut.
Okay, my owl is stuck at the entrance.
Your owl is stuck in the lower level.
Yeah, it likes the goop.
Using it like a bird bath.
Is there any way to distinguish what the rune is? Without
no. It's it looks foreign. Far off realm. Something.
Excellent. Well, that's interesting. Oh, everyone, I should probably let you know. So these 3 Nothics apparently were traded by the Mind Flayers to Naru, who I don't know what that is or who that is, but Neruv's ritual killed these three, and apparently there are 3 Mind Flayer fanatics that have taken over the stronghold.
Oh,
And this is just sitting here. It's kind of cool, but I don't think we should eat it. But
Can you take it?
yes, I'll touch it. I'll just.
Alright, you touch it as it comes alive, animating itself as it becomes like a giant Pac-Man with a little mouth. So it tries to bite you. like a fuzzy coconut with teeth.
Oh, is it dangerous, or is it just like cute? Like
It's kind of
teething?
cute, but kind of scary. But I don't know. It's up to you.
Could you put it in the goop?
What? Okay.
So you can see it's like a
I-
fuzzy orb hanging like a ruin.
Sure.
As it has a mouth and sharp teeth. As it tries to bite you, it'll try to bite you. Nah. Misses
Young
hard.
coconut, I am a mother. It's okay. She will try to take it.
Okay, you take it as it's just constantly trying to bite you.
Oh. Yes.
It's
Yeah,
hungry.
I'll dip my face into the goop and then kind of like let it bite at my face. Yes, drink from mommy.
As it, you can tell it doesn't really have a stomach. Whatever this thing was, it wasn't originally that.
Oh, this thing has been twisted by the weird far magic things that we are bothered by. Well, shoot.
They call it, out of character, they call it this.
I will name it Nobble.
Nah.
Oh, I get it, because it tries to gnaw at your face.
Yes. It doesn't seem to have a stomach, so I don't think it's very... It seems to be all a bundle of nerves, like a jellyfish.
So,
Probably no brain.
so it's like a bud. It looks like a bud-like fuzzy fruit. It animates, of course. As you plucked it, it's kind of sentient. It often gnaws on anything it can get its mouth around, but it can't swallow anything.
This thing is so sad. I don't know what to do. I'm just going to...
You feel like there's a purpose for it, as the ruin is within its body.
Oh. Then... Sure, if no one minds, I guess I'll handle this, unless anyone else
It
wishes.
just tries to bite you, but it doesn't. It's unable to eat you or anything. It has a stat block of a weasel, basically.
Let's just hope Charon doesn't get jealous.
Should say let Carol carry it. Gotta get along.
No, I might kill Karen if it crits.
Oh, yes. Karen can't eat anything either. Anything that he ingests just comes out of the bottom of him.
Alright. As you see a giant vat of liquid at the bottom of the floor.
Shall we head down this stairwell?
I'm not so sure if we
Eleanor's
want to
probably
get
grossed
around.
out just knowing that the fucking bodies were making this purple goo.
Oh my! Alright, now let's blocked again.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, my apologies. Stupid roll 20.
And the owl down.
It looks like it loops around.
So this is the other place.
that's a lot more goo.
Where the other ones were feeding.
That is a lot more goo than there was before.
Oh, this room is huge.
Yeah. Holy mo-
Oh, there's stairs.
That's nicer, yeah.
They advance too quickly since they know the concept of stairs.
Do I as Casimir's walking down in here, is there anything that he notices or sees in this room?
No, nothing. Just the goop.
Does this look like where you came in before?
It's a lot of goo.
This is quite the cavern. Who were they feeding on this goo?
There's more stairs over here to the east.
But they would bring something over here to feed on this goo? They're creating it for something.
Isn't
Do you
this
think
the
mind flayers
stairs
need it?
we saw before?
I think we are trying to loop back. If memory serves correct.
There is a crystal that we grabbed from the chest if anyone wants to read it.
Oh, is it one of the library crystals?
It is.
And then it looks like we're at the beginning.
Well,
Now,
it
look at
actually,
that.
Epsilon looks more like that shiny one you found. Look, we compare the two. They look similar.
Oh,
but they're not the same, Red? Are they similar but not the same? Or
different colors, yeah. Similar though.
perhaps this is sort of like that puzzle we found earlier where we may need different jewels, but I do think we should carefully examine them when we take a... Is nobody here? Perhaps we could rest here for a moment. What do you all think?
I'd be fine with that.
Is this something that we'd want to like contaminate the water?
yeah, do we think the mind flayers eat this, or just the other creatures that they have all?
The other creatures were consuming off of it.
And how do we contaminate it? What do we use to
So you want a short rest here then? Or do you want to leave here? Oh, sorry, I disconnected.
Mine.
I lost connection. I'm back.
They must. They
Do you
must
guys want a
eat
short
it
rest here or no?
Because why else would they make it come all the way over here? But it doesn't go through the portal, right? We don't remember seeing it on the other side, did we?
This view, no, we do not see it on the other side.
So it just kind of comes to here and then goes into the portal? So they must need... Does it power the rift? Or it powers the rift, but in which case, why do they want it?
Right. Well, perhaps we should look into the stomach and
So,
see if there.
In general sense, those ruins that you saw, so there's a ruin there still, but these whatever these fuzzy coconut things are, it's unknown what they are. But it seems these like kind of ruins have been faded, the power has kind of been drained, but it's keeping these places open. Unknown why this place is open still, but it's probably kind of almost like what you saw where you fought the Slods, that like planets and stuff where it's been showing what areas it's conquered.
So this might be one of the conquered places?
It could be. I'm not sure. Does that mean you're going to leave the coconut behind?
No. I would love to see if it survives in the our plane or
This is
whatever.
like nomming on your finger.
Oh, how can I get rid of this? It's so cute. McNold, are you a father?
No. No, I'm not.
She kind of looks at him. Do you want to be?
I didn't know robots could reproduce like that.
Oh, I meant this cute little coconut thing. The noble.
And you'd like me to carry it with me? No. It is
Only
cute.
only if you wish. I will hold on
But
to it.
if we think that it's
My, is that an indecent proposition I'm hearing?
Casimir, close your ears.
if you think it's related to the portal here, I don't know if we want to take it back with us. Now you should be the last one to come back then, just in case.
Oh, in case
Good idea.
this is like what is
Or
keeping it
Moses.
open.
Yes, I would hate to be stuck over here with only burnt candy. I mean, creme brulee is great, but there's not a lot of other stuff we saw over here.
Right. Okay. I will hold him and go in. I agree. That is a good plan.
Out of everything, yeah, like Valador doesn't say anything. He just walks through.
No. If you guys walk through again, roll make con saves.
I still need to do it even though I'm already sick.
Nietzsche, you get poisoned for an hour.
Ooh.
Epsilon, I don't know if you can be poisoned. I think you can, but
Oh, you know what? I think I get disadvantage against
yeah, you
saves.
do. You can re-roll Kai your poison with a disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
I think it's poison because what's poison like? Is it ability checks only, or let me see poison stats.
It should just be skill checks. I believe.
Oh well, it's poison. No, because it gives you a disadvantage on your attacks as well.
Do I have to roll again?
Yeah, every time you go through. Just checking. Poison. Poison creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. Yeah, I knew it.
Failed again.
All right, you're
Unless
poisoned.
it
It just refreshes your poison for an hour.
And I think my light is off again. I can't see anything.
Your light.
Your
No,
vision.
it's on.
Or because I just see a blank map. I just one room.
Yeah, it might have to refresh. We just switched maps.
What should
Or
we?
did you try zooming out, Kai? Because sometimes it like takes you to a different spot on the map and it's all
Yeah.
black. But if you...
Yeah. Well, it's just that just that I could see that room that I was not in, which is just strange.
Well, shall we go through the other portal on the other side then?
Should we rest up here before so that we could potentially get rid of our poison for an hour? Or if however
I walk
long
through again.
It's okay. I will give us
We
a
may
little bit.
want to walk through the poison.
You can walk through again, and you might as well just be triple poisoned.
Yeah, I mean, it only lasts an hour, regardless. So you should probably go through. Is anybody else poisoned, or is it just me?
Me too.
Yeah, it might be better if we go through. Assuming we can rest on the other side for an hour, just make the poison go away.
What did
We
you say the other one
sit
looked like?
here,
A similar room?
then go across. We gotta roll again.
That's when you say the other one looked like a similar room, or did you actually say something about
It would look
something
like
alive over
the
there?
interior of a stomach.
Yeah. Mm. Hmm.
we can always roll the dice. We can sit here for an hour
Oh
and go
no,
through again and see if we succeed.
if there's something to battle, then you'd be at a harder up. But on the other hand, we would just have to rest here, then go over there, battle it, perhaps risk getting you it again. So, if you don't see any worse to wear,
Very nauseated and weak.
well, the contents of a stomach, that's the thing.
Alright, what you guys want to do?
Well, if we rest here, at least we know that we're safe here. If we're in something like a stomach, we don't know what's going to happen over there. So we know at least for now that we're safe. At least from that. So I say we take our rest here.
Okay. Sounds good.
Alright. You take a short rest.
Well, while they go ahead and rest, I'm gonna.
Are you forfeiting your rest for Identify?
I am.
Okay.
I am. I believe we already had a short rest last time, or the time before last, but so I used all my.
I don't think you guys took a short rest in here.
No, it's not been for a while.
Okay.
You did take one after the big fight with the in the cave with the gibblers and shit, but that's it. Not in this place.
Okay, but yeah, I used a lot of my hit dice then when I had to recuperate from before. So unless I've regained them all, I don't. I don't know. I'll be fine with Identify. Yes. So I'll actually cast it twice then, I guess. The ritual. Or not cast it.
Yeah,
Run
ritual.
All right. Oh, look at these super little crystals. Interesting, interesting, interesting.
Alright, you guys can spend your hit dice and whatnot.
I use my arcane recovery to get two first level slots back.
Alright, so the one from the feeders, I'm just gonna give you that one first. So you get the quickening mind crystal.
A quickening mind crystal.
Yeah, as you cast an action holding the mind crystal, you can modify a spell in a certain way. You can only use the mind crystal to modify the spell. You can't use the mind crystal to meta magic and option spells.
Oh, so
So
whoever
you can
holds it can
basically change the spell casting time to a bonus action.
a spell one time, and then it will become a.
Yeah,
Nice.
once you use it, it becomes a regular gemstone worth 50 gold pieces.
Quite interesting. Oh, I bet this other one must be something similar, but I just feel like it's. This color hue.
The other one is the same kind of concept, but it's heightened instead. So you can make it have disadvantage. But again, once you use it, it is worth 50 gold pieces.
Oh. Well, these are quite helpful if anybody wants to be able to possibly give somebody a disadvantage in one of their attacks. If you have a spell that you really want to try and get to hold effect on them, or if we want to make one cast a little quicker,
Oh,
a little
that's
faster, Valinor or Epsilon or
yourself.
I mean,
What is
if
it?
anything, I would like to have the heightened mind crystal. It might help me out on those.
that'll be fine. And yes, Epsilon certainly it would be helpful to me. But if you have something that you think might be helpful to cast as a bonus action as well, that would be.
I have a funny question because that is a very poorly worded description on that item, I think. It does not mention that the spell needs a casting time of an action. So is it any spell can be cast as a bonus action?
So it
Because
says
it's
casting time is an action while holding it, but basically,
Do you have a spell like takes like an hour to cast, and you want to cast it in a bonus action?
Yes, that's
That'd be
what I'm.
awesome.
It says when you cast a spell that has a casting time of 1 action while holding the mind crystal.
Okay, never mind then.
yeah.
Oh,
But either way, of course. If you have use for it, feel free. I tend to I can shorten the casting time of enchantment spells already. So
if you think it'd be beneficial, feel free. I already using these gauntlets and hold them up, and the Lightbringer that you have given to me. I hate to take all of the stuff we have.
It'd be good for any caster who really wants to just succeed once at something.
well, why don't you hold on to it, and if I can think of a better way to use it in the moment, I will. We can ask for it.
Well, yeah,
I
you can
just
always
want
pass it on.
the heightened one, that's it.
Quicken crystal. All right, I added that to my personal inventory, and I'm going to put that it is a bonus. 50 GP. Okay, done. You could add that, Valinor. Hand that colored one over to you.
No, yes,
we
thank
should
you.
now keep an eye out for more of these.
I didn't
This is
see that essential
quite
part of
affirming.
that description.
And then I'll study these planets some more to see if any of them look like they're a purple goop planet. While I wait for these guys to finish.
Nah, it's confusing. There's a lot of planets on there.
Hmm.
Yeah, there's
Look,
even one.
there's Uranus.
There's one that looks like Toral, which is the planet you're on.
Wait, is that Solinari and Luminary? And oh my goodness, this might be where we are. The 30 minutes. At least that's where I'm from.
Space.
This planet looks like it has little flying chimpanzees on it.
Anyway, if we ever play one day Spelljammer campaign, I know someone wants to play a hippo race. That's the only way you can play the hippo, the GIF. In the Space Jammers, you can play a hippo race. They're specialized with guns. They get like already racials with guns, which is ridiculous. Fucking hippos. Who thought of a hippo was a good race?
The devs.
So weird. Well, they made them look like they made them look like those old school, like in the '60s, like the kind of the explorers in the forest with the hats. So funny looking.
Oh.
And he had like a monocle.
All right then. Everyone feeling better?
Are we feeling rested? Shall we continue on through this portal?
As we do,
Sure.
I have an idea. As we go through, I'll just cast resistance on each of us as we pass through, and then I will go in last. How about that?
Excellent.
We just need to go not all at once, so that I can only concentrate on it once at a time. But everyone will get resistance on the way through to add a d4 to your save.
I'll go through first with.
All right, your poison's gone as you took that short rest, as you can walk through. Roll me a calm.
I will actually add. I'll take it as a try. I'm going to tell my owl to go back to its little pocket dimension.
So which pocket dimension?
That-
Oh, okay.
Oh, when I'm unsummon them.
Well, Casimir, you with your aura, you automatically succeed. So.
Cool.
4.
What do we get for the? Do we get advantage with?
No, Casimir already went without you, so he went first. So now you don't have the.
No, I mean the resistance.
It's a plus a d4.
Yeah, it's a
It's a
d4.
D4.
It's all right. You're fine, Rectal. You're fine. All right, next person. Valinor, natural 20. That's a poison. You're fine.
It goes through for some reason. Let me try that again.
You're fine, Kai. You're fine, Ichi. I just need the robot. Alright, you guys are fine. Now you get to see this gross fucking map. Enjoy. It's pink. As you enter in, the walls of the floor and the ceiling of the chambers are soft but rough, like a warty skin. As the 2 passageways lead to the right and one leads to the left, as you see on the far side of the echoes of squealing, splashing issues of passages to your right. As you can see, the motion of the fleshy surfaces, everything in the room is slowly pulling away. So you can roll an investigation check. Alright, you can tell this weird kind of pulling and stretching of the flesh, the warty flesh itself, as you begin to perceive on the ground, there's something on the ground itself protecting both passageways. That's kind of carved into the flesh.
In certain spots?
Yeah, on both sides. It's like something stitched into the flesh.
Well, shall we head down one of these, I don't know, tunnels?
Well, there's stuff stitched in the flesh there. It may notify whomever. Can we walk on the edges where it's not, or is it all this whole tunnel?
It's the whole area.
Go ahead.
Epsilon's letting the noble chew on the fleshy tumors of the wall, it
You
appears.
can roll me an Arcana check if you like, for those casters who are arcane adepts. But if you get your magic from the holy light of divinity, I wouldn't suggest rolling. With a 20 or higher, you do notice they are glyph words on the ground.
Some glyphs in the hallways on the ground. It's not usually a very good thing.
Yeah, I see one over here. On the other hand, maybe those wards are similar to that novel that he has in his hand. Can we see from here if they look like they're...
If we throw something on it, will it automatically
We don't know.
do its thing? Or is it just notification?
I do know about alarm spells, and there are certain kinds of traps, right?
Is it something that I'd be able to jump over with the boots?
Yeah, you can jump over it, depending which way you want to go.
How come standing your aura? The musk.
Which way should we go, people?
Yeah.
Which way do you want to go, Nietzsche?
I vote this way.
I vote up.
Then up it shall be.
Yes. Are we trying to avoid these, or should we set them off safely, or try to?
Well, I don't
Not
know
sure
if
what we're betting off.
we don't know if they're warnings or simply maybe they're simply the equivalent of that novel. Some kind of
Or it could
protective,
be a fireball.
or it could be a firebomb, or it could be a digestive wave, or
So Nietzsche will take a running jump and jump over it.
Go for it.
I'll stand a step back. That's the way in the corner. He jumps over.
Hold on a minute. There we go. So
That's there.
acrobatic.
I put them on the map. That's where they are. And jump over.
I will sneakily move forward.
All right, give me a stealth check.
With the supreme sneak. And
Good work.
Nice. As you get around the corner, as you begin to move forward, you see the floor funnels into a shaped chamber covered with warts. A whirlpool at the room is the lowest point, swirling around a crusted ridge of warty flesh. You see a bipedal kind of creature there. As you see the chalk lines connecting the warts along the wall, the chalks and the warts become denser towards a vortex near the ceiling of the alcove. You can see a creature dwelling there, as you see 12 tadpoles converting into the pit, as you see a single red slad carefully watching over them, as he's giving a whack towards the nipping of the creatures, to make sure that nobody leaves the whirlpool.
so I put up my hands and do a sign language to the group of that, stating that there's one big creature, and then I put up my fingers and multiple smaller creatures over there.
I've heard that.
What? You have 20 strength? Or I mean, 10 strength. Oh, yeah. What's your strength?
10.
10? You're fine.
10.
Yeah, that's 10 feet. As long as you have over 10, it's fine. If you don't have over 10, you can't jump 10 feet across.
Ooh, sweet. Zoinks.
Well, I don't know if I'll make that, so I'll just send a Charon with you, Casimir, and I'll...
Could I maybe jump with you?
I
They're pretty
don't
heavy.
know about that.
Balnor,
I mean,
I
if
got
you
a
have
12.
Nice.
If it comes down to it, I can teleport over, but I'd rather not waste that.
You can chuck
So
them at Casimir if you want. What's your weight capacity? How heavy are you, Epsilon?
Lady
Roll that.
never tells. I'll just stay here for now. Go ahead.
You're probably 400 pounds guaranteed.
I'll just hold
I'm
the
checking.
fort
I'm
here.
checking right now. Let's see. It doesn't say. Why does it say you have to wait unknown? You purposely did that.
I'm a lady.
155 normal weight with your equipment, so I don't know. You probably are pretty heavy.
It's okay. I'll just stay here and send Charon to watch for me.
So Nietzsche's gonna alert the group that he's gonna peer around and use his sneak attack and getting ready to fire a crossbow at the
You
big
could probably
red.
start the fight if you want each to get that advantage before someone fucks up their stealth roll.
So I will do so with the.
So you can peer out and then look at what you want to shoot at.
I'm gonna shoot at the big red sloth.
All right, fire at will.
Should say right behind the thing.
Okay, fire a shot. Then roll initiative. So you have advantage. Yeah, these are little babies. Enjoy. That's what they do.
I rolled a 20 again.
Nice, not 20. Alright, so it takes the blow as it just screeches and belches, unaware of what the hell hit it, as it looks around.
Everybody in?
Nah,
Did you find Nietzsche? Oh, goodness. A slot and some... It looks pretty tough. Yep. Yep. I'm gonna throw acid splash at it and have it the second bubble hit this one.
they're currently not there. They're in the pit.
Oh, they're all in the pit. Oh, never mind then.
No.
I will throw at him. Ah.
Dexterity. He fails. This takes half damage. He's resist the acid.
Alright.
This is baby slutties. They begin to use their entire speed to get out. Action dash. Same with this one. Action dash.
Oh goodness, I didn't realize there's a whole bunch of stuff in that pit. There's more than one.
Excellent.
Not everyone. There's babies.
Uh-oh, you told it. You said babies.
Yep.
What?
Right.
I'll throw a warding bolt on Casimir, and then I'll just have Charon hold a help action.
Alright, this one will action dash out of the pit. This one will also action dash out of the pit. This one will also do it. Same with this one. They're all kind of crawling out as fast as they can get. Michi.
Nietzsche will.
You didn't hide. So you're exposed now, so you're not hidden. So now it knows where you are. So what would you like to do? Steady aim or whatever you want.
I will cast Fairy Fire. I believe it's Fairy Fire. Yeah, Fairy Fire on a 20-foot cube centered around the top left of the big creature.
Where? You can move the grid.
That's perfect.
So. Dex. Alright. 17, 13, 13, 4, 15. So. 1 succeeds on the tadpoles, and the big boy. He fails. He's natural 1.
Nice. And then I will move back here, and I will hide. I lit him up.
You are hidden.
And a turn.
Owl.
The owl is going to fly up here to give me a good look at the going on, and she's just going to put her right back.
Alright. This one will wiggle out. Action dashed. Kai.
Alright, I will move out in the 15.
Good God. It's a breeding ground.
Yeah. Well, I already knew the owl let me know what was going on. Not a shock. So I will fire 3 times at Big Mama.
Okay, that's a hit.
And a nice green light around it.
That's right, it's advantage.
Yeah.
It is.
So you can try to get some crits. You can fish for crits if you want.
This is going to be. Oh yeah. Let me try that first, before, and then
Okay.
we'll see what happens. So let me roll at 20.
2 more then.
The first attack. The second attack. So then the third attack with my crossbow. At advantage.
What's the 15 for? Is that an attack roll?
No, that was rolling
was-
the 20 to see if I got an 20
Oh,
for my
a
critical.
higher one. Okay.
Yeah, because I had advantage on both those attacks.
Okay.
Good, thank goodness for advantage on this one.
That's some
then
good
I-
damage there.
Not bad, 64 points. Pretty good. And I will.
You just kill it.
Oh, sweet. That'll be my turn.
Is it time for Boom Boom?
You know what? I think it's time for Boom Boom.
I think there's ever been a better time.
I think this is the best time for Boom Boom. As he will go for the Boom Boom 2.0.
Nietzsche
go
crouches and you hear him cover his ears.
And just go past us. Go past us before you throw it.
I don't need no. Like I was blinded the last time, so I had to roll for it. But
Yeah,
it's
whatever.
anywhere within. You want me to blind us? I'll blind us right now. I have a second one ready on standby. But yeah, he's gonna throw a mini fireball for everybody for a gorgeous 6, and then another one. So 12 in total if they fail both.
Dexies. Alright, that's a lot of Dexies. DC 17. Okay. Alright. So I'm just doing it one save for them since it's quicker that way. Don's dead. It explodes in chunks. This one's still alive. It killed almost all of them.
Oh no!
I
Nice.
like it. This is like
That's 2 boom booms used. I'm already out.
Cool. All right. Well,
Alright, Cassie.
Casimir is going to.
And then, if any case, that it is a 600 feet radius of audio.
It's just
I'm
warp
going to
speed.
use
It's disgusting.
my movement, and I'm going to go right here, and I'm just going to make an attack on this one.
Alright. You have advantage. It's dead.
And then I'm going to throw a javelin at the one over there.
Yep. That's it. And in combat.
this has got to be the easiest fight we've ever had.
We'll end our session here.
Time.
We'll continue next week. What the hell's in this place? Why is there so much goddamn warts in here? So our recapper will foretell the story for next week. Enjoy your rest of your week, as we will see you next week.
I will not be here next week, Red.